We still have another report that has to do with this insecurity as well. And so this report says that a man has suffered gross human rights violation at the hands of La Republic du Cameroon Colonial Military Station at Mile 4 in Bamenda. Now this man, just by working on the street, was abducted by the colonial military, molested, and was only freed from captivity after praying and paying a ransom of 110,000 francs and spending a night in the hands of the kidnappers. In an audio recording, this guy explained the deal he went through at the hands of the colonial military with a base at Mile 4 in Bamenda, the chief town of the Midland Zone of the Federal Republic of Amazonia. Now he recorded himself from the hospital bed where he's fighting to regain his health after the beatings and mental torture he suffered during the process.
Now from the audio, after he was stopped on the way by a colonial truck, he was not given any opportunity to say a word, as any attempt on his part brought another heavy beating to him. Now he was bundled into the colonial pickup truck. His phone was seized and searched. With no incriminating evidence whatsoever in his phone, he was taken to his home and workshop, where the thugs, the colonial untrained military, scattered and tumbled his entire house looking for what we are not yet sure of. Even when he was clean on every instance, from his phone to his house, he wasn't still released. Even though everybody expected him to be released, he was rather beaten up and compelled to pay a sum of 20,000 after his human rights being violated by the colonial police force. It was after a lot of pleading that he was finally freed after paying 110,000 francs CFA in total to secure his release. This is one too many of what Ambazonians are going through in the hands of the colonial regime of Paul Biya. Just within September, about 500 persons were abducted at Nitop in Bamenda and had to pay 10,000 francs CFAs to regain their freedom from the hands of the forces of occupation.